Okay, so we will finish off this update for Friday, February the 11th, 2011 by the remaining three categories: pandemic news, technology news, and anomalous events. Okay, in pandemic news, I came across this article about Hong Kong detects Tamiflu resistance A/H1N1 flu virus. And it says that Hong Kong's Department of Health announced Friday that it has detected a strain of A/H1N1 flu virus which was resistant to Tamiflu. This Tamiflu story is, I find a little strange because I believe even back in 2003 or 4 when there was the SARS scare going on, it was proven by many sources that this Tamiflu was really ineffective against any type of flu, okay, or such an influenza outbreak. So why these guys, they still keep insisting that Tamiflu is a cure is beyond me, except perhaps that some very influential people like Donald Rumsfeld are shareholders in the company, and therefore it is in the interests that governments and public health agencies keep buying this medicine even when it doesn't work. Anyhow, so there's not much more news to report in this category this week. However, I am certain that later this year, or perhaps in 2012, swine flu or some other sort of influenza outbreak will bring back haunting memories of the Spanish flu outbreak of 1918. It is written, in Luke that and other parts of the Bible, great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, famines and pestilences, which is what we call pandemics, or very infectious and fatal diseases. Moving on to the next category, which is new this week, is the technology news. In this year, I came across this video. It's an older one from 2008 or 2009. No, actually, pardon me, maybe from 2009 or 2010. But this is a demonstration of these new technologies which literally meld man and machine. Okay, this video seems to have been lifted straight out of the movie Minority Report, and it is showing the development of technologies that will meld man and machine together. These technologies have to be mass produced and marketed before the prophecies of the mark of the beast, or Revelation 13-16, can be fulfilled. It says, in Revelation 13, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, bond and free, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And generally this mark of the beast is supposed to be a tattoo, but I don't think it's going to be, or supposed to be a chip. I do not believe that the chip is necessary. We have moved beyond the technology of chips, and it is literally that the same goal can be accomplished using wirelessly, the wireless technologies, and this is a step towards that. And I'm sure these are far more advanced and developed, as we saw in the movie Minority Report. But I think this shows us that these technologies are going to be mass produced and mass marketed in the very near future. This was a very in a way, this is a scary video, because this kind of creatures that we are seeing in this video is something which is no longer in developed. They have been developed, and I believe they are being employed by the army in parts of the world already, robotic technologies. And if you see this here, it's called the Big Dog, which is a robot suited for all terrains. I'll play this for a couple of minutes so you can get an idea, but I would suggest that you should go online and see it for yourself. Watch this. This is a machine, folks. this machine, apparently it weighs some 250 pounds, and it also is carrying a 350 pound load. Okay, and of course, man's brain works. These things are funded by the Army, in this case by the DARPA, which is the Defense Advanced Research Project, and it is of course going to be used as killing machines. Kind of makes you think like, Terminator days are coming here, and you know what, we will see them sooner than most people expect. Okay, that's good. I'm going to pause this. Well, let me just keep it going for a few more seconds here, so you can see what this. See, it says the dog itself weighs 235 pounds, and it is carrying a payload of 340 pounds. Man, it reminds me. It looks like a Doberman to me. Anyhow, let's stop this for now. I'll let it play. What I wanted to say here was that this video is an example of the manufactured mechanical nature of some of the creatures described in the book of Revelation. For instance, the locusts that come out of the bottomless pit. And turning to Revelation 9, chapter 9, verse 1 to 3, says, "A fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth. And to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as scorpions of the earth have power." So from their description, these locusts are not what we would consider to be natural creatures, just like this thing that we see in this video. Okay, it is a machine, but these machines are going to be so advanced that they will be able to do things which we only assign to natural creatures at the moment. So from the description of what we have read about the locusts in Revelation, they are not normal natural creatures. It is almost certain that they are manufactured. So technologies such as those shown in the video above are already advanced enough to manufacture the locust army of the book of Revelation. And the final category in this news update is the anomalous paranormal news activity. And this is a story about Brazil, with thousands of dead fish washing up in one of their rivers, I believe. And these are all these stories that I have listed here. These are about animal, fish, bird, and animal kills that are being reported. And these reports just keep coming and coming every day. I don't know what's going on, but there's something very strange that is going on in our world right now. And this was reported, I believe, on BBC. It says ravens have been stressed by gang life. It was just, the story was so bizarre that I had to include it here. And this one here, giant locusts threaten New South Wales crops in Australia. A rare breed of locusts has the potential to destroy crops in New South Wales overnight, the state government says. See, again going back to Revelation 9. "And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power." Yes, so these things that we read about in Scripture seem to be coming to be fulfilled right before our eyes. At the end of 2010, the last article I posted on my blog was titled 2011 Predictions. I am truly surprised by how many of the events that were expected to transpire based on biblical prophecy have already come to pass in just over a month in 2011. Are we witnessing, or will we be witnessing, the beginning of the end of the world in the very near future? It is a bit too early to declare that this is indeed the case, but there may not be much doubt left by the end of this year if events continue to unfold at the breakneck speed that they have been since the beginning of the year. Till next week, have a wonderful weekend and a good week, and I will join you again in 1 week's time on Friday, February the 18th with another update. This is Paul Sandhu. Thank you for listening.